Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Reckles with WTBGold, and welcome to Weekly WoW Gold, where we bring you the best gold making information from around the internet every week. Now, this week has been particularly exciting. We've got 7.2.5 that just came out. Some crazy things have been happening. Obliterum prices doubled, and that's especially interesting because there was a bug the first day where you could get 5 times the amount of Obliterum whenever you obliterated something. So people just who had stockpiled Blood of Sargeras could just make infinity Obliterum. Other than that, we had the Chromie scenario get introduced. So there's one pet from there's a couple other pets scattered around. We have tomorrow Tomb of Sargeras coming live. That's going to be a huge boost to the consumables market. So if you have an enchanter or a jewel crafter or a alchemist for flasks and potions, or if you have someone with cooking, I know you have someone with cooking, start making all the consumable stuff that raiders need because you will not be able to sell enough. In sad news, we had Xionik and Sheyrah quit streaming on YouTube, and we're gonna talk about that in a little bit, but even with all this stuff going on, one thing reigned supreme. The Sun Darter Hatchling was discovered. So let's talk about that. We're going to turn over to HazelNuttyGames, who did a great guide on this. Murgle also put out a great guide.
The gist of it is the WoW secret finding community found a cave in northern Winterspring called the Cave of Consumption. While inside, you're silenced, so you cannot use spells or toys. There are a bunch of obstacles, and you'll need to use a variety of consumable items in order to get through the cave and loot your Sun Darter Hatchling pen. Many of the consumables are tradable, so you can pick a lot of them up at your auction house or make a healthy amount of gold by farming and selling them.
So essentially what this is doing is it's creating a demand for these old world consumables that no one has any reason to craft anymore. And beyond that, it gives you a reason to go out and farm them. For instance, some of these potions that only cost 5 gold to make are selling for 500 or 5,000. Someone was saying a frost protection potion was selling for like 40,000 gold on their server. People are going nuts for this. And one little side effect we're gonna get out of this, it's gonna reduce inflation. If Blizzard keeps doing things like this, giving us reasons to craft a larger variety of items, it's going to increase the amount of goods that people create, goods that people farm, and then we're gonna have the same amount of money chasing more goods, and that's how you reduce inflation. But let's get into, this isn't a gold guide, but I want to bring y'all's attention to a guy named Wowaholics 101. His name's Mike, and he's a Mythic raider who focuses on PvE guides for difficult bosses and achieve, explaining them usually in 2 minutes or less.
Hey, my name is Mike, and this is a too long didn't read guide for Mythic Trilliacs. The difference on Mythic is that a mini Trilliacs clone will spawn. Throughout this fight, purple pools will spawn underneath random people. Stay out of the middle when possible. Arcane Slash hits the tank and the nearest player, so tanks want to stack up to split damage. The main tank will get a 30-second damage increasing stacking debuff, so swap around too. Trilliacs rotates between 3 different phases.
I originally started out on YouTube doing a channel that was similar to this, but I'm not going to mention the name of it because it's horrible, it's embarrassing, I don't like it, but he just started up with a Brutalis guide, which while it doesn't contain any gold making stuff, and you like, who really cares about how to do a world boss, I like his style, and I look forward to seeing his Tomb of Sargeras guides and the Mythic guides as he puts them out. So go subscribe to Wowaholics 101. Next is Xionik and Sheyrah, and kind of sad news, somber news. They are quitting YouTube, but it's for good reasons, and I'll go ahead and let them explain why.
After like 2 or 3 years, it really is draining, and I also know that, you know, you have somebody initiating all the time. That's also going to push her away from wanting to do it, and I know that. Like, that's human nature. No one wants to be told what to do after working a heavy week. You want to chill out and relax and this and that, so it was a recipe for disaster.
It's about an hour-long VOD, so go check that out if you like them. It's kind of sad news, but I want to talk directly to Xionik and Sheyrah right now. I have a feeling you aren't quitting WoW, and you're gonna get the bug to help people again. If you do, and you don't feel like starting back up your YouTube and getting that pressure, I'm looking to expand my channel into not only just different kinds of World of Warcraft guides, but other games, like y'all were saying, variety gaming. I really think y'all are amazing. I have a lot of respect for you. Send me a message and maybe we can hook up together and make something happen in the future. On that note, it's kind of a somber note, but I have a request for you guys, everyone watching. Hopefully Xionik and Sheyrah quitting brings to light how much time making guides actually takes. It's kind of a niche thing. World of Warcraft gold making guides, it's kind of a niche community. But we still are super passionate about this. We have plans. We want to do bigger and better things, but we need your support. Even a video like my 500K in 24 hours, that was pretty hastily put together. It was only one clip of me hanging out in Tanaris and looting a mailbox, but even that took 4 to 6 hours to make, start to finish, with the audio and audio editing and video editing and making the thumbnail and doing the tags and description, linking and getting it up and edited and rendered, and all that stuff takes a lot of time. So if you can afford to donate $2 a month or $5 a month or heck, $10, $20, $100, $100,000 a month would be phenomenal. But if you can afford to donate $2 a month, click my Patreon link. It's down in the description. It's up at the top of the channel. That really, really helps me out. And I'm really looking forward to revamping my Patreon a little bit. I'm going to be adjusting the rewards and doing all that stuff. So please, if you can afford it, that really, really helps me out. But let's move on to hashtag Wow Photo Hunt. Last week, I had kind of a tricky one. It wasn't super difficult, but it was this little ledge in Neltharion's lair right before the crocodile boss, overlooking the watery area. Beautiful little screenshot. Nos got it again, and he is crushing. He is the reigning champion. Someone needs to make like a winners wall, a spreadsheet or something with the winners on it, so we can see just how many times he's won so far. But he recommended we go to this spot. If you want to play along, take a screenshot of your character in your amazing transmog at this spot that Nos is recommending. Send that screenshot to me on Twitter using the hashtag WowPhotoHunt. Otherwise, I don't see it. So that is it. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit the like button. That really, really helps me get the video out and get seen. And come hang out with us tomorrow on stream. One of my patrons just donated at the level where you get one-on-one personal training as a reward. So hopefully we're going to be streaming that, and y'all can all kind of hang out and see kind of the process of I think she's a progression raider, so you'll get, if you're a progression raider too and you're struggling to make gold, or you're looking to see other avenues, then come hang out with us. I'm really, really excited and looking forward to that. Okay, so that's it. Thank you very much. I'll talk to you later. Good luck and happy gold making.